and gentlemen, welcome to Intrepid Dawn. This is your host, the Alpaca, and Saturday mornings with the Alpaca. Sorry for the little bit of a troubleshooting there. Looks like YouTube kind of messed around with our key, so we weren't able to start it when I thought we were starting it. It was showing live on my end. So I just wanted to state again, thank you all so much for your subscribing. 4,000 subscribers. It's a huge milestone for all of us on the Intrepid Dawn channel. I'm glad and honored to be a part of this. And by the end of the weekend, we're looking to have a projected 500,000 views across all of our videos. So thank you again for watching and keeping up with all of this. It's very much appreciated. So getting into Kerbal Space Center, I've already actually thinking that it was live, accepted our newest recruits. So let's give a nice round of applause to Shav Kerman and Adaptable Kerman. Thank you both for applying. Glad you guys are in here joining us, and hopefully we will not put you into ending doom, though I don't have high hope. Last time on our stream, we were in the process of doing a mission that we swung around. We did a flyby of the Mun, and we managed to push our orbit out past Minmus, get tons of science. We left off just as we were ready to enter the atmosphere. So we were doing, and I remember it now, arrow braking maneuver, where we swing in just enough to scrape the top of the atmosphere to slow us down and bring us in. One way to really save on fuel. Let's check it out and see how we are doing. There is our guy, ASA 6, flying around at a whopping 2100 meters per second. Just kind of going in through that last orbit, and hopefully once it gets around here, it will bring us down that we will actually suborbital trajectory. So let's start flying, see how they are. Let's see. All right. So there is our lovely spacecraft just flying around. Very successful with all of our science locked away inside, ready to be retrieved. Hopefully we don't die. Let's, while we skip ahead, gonna slowly pick up the speed so we don't swing around. I'm gonna say hello to everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We have Nikolai, we have Darth, hello. We have Epic, hello. Shav, Amari, Supreme Commander Dark, hello everyone. Glad you could all be here. Thank you for watching, and yeah, let's rock it out. And if you haven't, definitely apply for your Kerbal. Next stream, you'll be able to be put in the game and put on your own missions. Now that we've actually gotten a decent amount of science coming back, we're going to be able to do a lot more with our mission, with our space agents. And we are coming in for our second orbit here. Definitely see that we are dropping down. We are at about coming in roughly the atmosphere about 70,000. Let's slow down and check back out. We are moving pretty quick, so let's turn our spacecraft into the direction of the atmosphere so that our shield takes the full brunt of the force here. Our pilot, Jack Kerman, doing fantastic. He's ready to bring all this lovely stuff home. Yeah, Epic. Every room, first few streams, established that had a huge in Kerbal, so we decided to go through and actually start doing our own specific career, where you guys can fly and be your own Kerbals. Well, that would be a question for Tim Katarn. So if he is watching, please, by all means, the gaps for me there. Answer Mari's question. Okay, so we are getting nice and low in the atmosphere. Let's take a look at our orbit, how it's coming in. So it's dropping nice and substantially. It is still way out there. Hopefully by the time we get to our 50,000 periapsis, our apoapsis will sink in nice and quick. It is starting to really pick up speed there. See, the atmosphere is really rubbing against the bottom of our ablator, which is really really burning up. That's not good. Might be yikes. Yeah, we might be in. I'll see. On ablator, your thing. So guys, the ablator technology on the bottom of our heat shield has been eating away substantially. Uh, might not have enough to be able to slow ourselves down. This is troubling, very troubling. If we don't make it in this orbit, we are going to have to transfer all of our science to our capsule because we might lose. Yes, I know, Darth. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking here. Absolutely nerve-wracking. All right, I might have to increase speed just to stop this. We got about 11 seconds before this heat shield dies off. So we're just coming out. Might be able to survive one more orbit. To which point we can transfer all of that science out of the science module, the bottom here, and into our actual capsule. So I'm not sure how much ablator we have on our capsule. So yeah. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. I almost don't want to speak just because I might blow away the ablator that we have left. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. So yeah, if that fails, I'm not sure how well the rest of this is all going to survive. Epic, it is very true that Min to the moon. Even though it's further away, there's less of a gravitational field. But once you land there, you barely anything to actually get back and back to Kerbin. 80% of all space travel is trying to get out of the gravity well of our own planet, very body, and Kerbin here is no different. Get enough energy to, or enough delta V to get out of the Kerbin's gravitational well, then getting anywhere else is not very much gravitational field. All right, looks like we managed to survive that single orbit. The next one around will probably kill us, though. So we will have to jump out quickly, transfer all of that lovely science to our capsule. But looking at it, I don't think we have another shield between our capsule and everything else. So I don't know how well that's going to work for us. Very very worrying. Pick up some speed. Get ourselves back out of the atmosphere. All right. We are back in space. Now it's time to slow down and yay, so we can get all of this lovely science. See, I'm wondering if that science is actually going to be safer in that experimental storage. Because I mean, that is meant to be dropped back in onto the planet itself. This is. How about we just leave it as is? We'll see. We will see how it goes. We'll give it a save. Let's give it a nice little quick save. And we'll name it Alpaca 1. Hopefully we don't need to revert that save. Let's just take a look to see if there's any more max temperature. Because we might need help ourselves a little bit. I think drag thermal. There we go. No, that's. Oh, it's terrifying. All right. Well, the only thing we can do is just pray. Oh. Let's get ourselves back into our direction here and speed up for our final. All right, so we are ready to start trying to get back in again. If this blows up, we'll take a vote of whether or not we should cheat our way down. Because I really don't want to have to kill anyone, and I don't want to. I'm wondering if this ablator was actually ever burned through. We'll have to test that out at some point. Let's see. So also, I mean, a decent test to see if whether or not the service bay will protect our science experiments. Going, see the ablator starting to come down. This up. Let's see. Turn off our SAS and our RCS, so it allows the atmosphere to kind of pull us in the direction it wants to go. It's the least amount of drag and resistance. I can already say for a fact that our lovely little antenna is not going to last much. SAS on just to slow us down spinning like that. This is terrifying. Here goes our blader. We'll see if it just explodes. What? I wonder if the blader is not so much the structural, but actually just thermal properties, and then start overheating. All right, so there's no blader anymore. It hasn't exploded, so that's a good sign. I guess it will still have to overheat and explode. We shall see how that goes. What do you guys think? Do you think we should quickly turn on the console and turn off that that ignore max temperature setting so it doesn't explode on us? I don't know. A little worried. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Darth. Well, this is our last one. Our apoapsis is now in with the atmosphere on the other side. So there's no going back. This is our last. We are now suborbital. Uh, Hope that we don't explode before it slows us down enough. What do you guys think? Maybe let's extend this. Give us a bit more drag. Yeah, okay. I mean, so far we're doing well. We haven't exploded yet. I didn't turn on any cheats, so that's, I mean, we are doing this honestly. We are still pretty high up. The atmosphere hasn't really gotten extremely. Oh, the moon is coming up along the horizon there. Sun is sitting there watching us. Whether or not, or giving us its praise, hopefully. And we are drastically slowing down. Oh, okay, so the antenna is now gone. Broke off due to forces. We are slowing down and we haven't blown up yet, so this is so far is pretty good. I'm just worried once we get down to like this mark right here, where the atmosphere gets a little bit thicker. We haven't slowed down enough. That's when things might start happening. So let's hope that we have the correct orbital path here. Looks like we might actually land. Well, we're probably gonna land in the water here, I would say. We are slowing down. You know what, guys? Feeling a bit better about this. I would have been upset if poor Jack wasn't gonna make it. I think he is. Nah, Jack's fine. Epic. It's fine. Yeah, we're slowing down. We're just about to hit the speed of sound there, so we are slowing down enough before we hit thicker atmosphere. I think we should be good. Yeah, we have done it, guys. Congratulations. We managed to enter the atmosphere without dying. Our our heat shield is black from the from burning up, but it did keep itself alive enough for the rest of us. Let's deploy our drogue chutes here. Doing them manually because I don't trust the top chute not popping off, just in case. Disable SAS and allow ourselves to land. You know what? We might actually manage to make it onto this little island over here. How is that for a pinpoint landing? Hey, and we even got a little report for flying over the shores. Oh, Darth, always the pessimist. Guys, this is by far the best that we've managed to get. Uh, I got Minmus, we got the Mun. Now we're landing. Oh, no, okay, we're not going to make it to the island. No, that was a bit too much to ask. But at least it means that we're going to get a slightly softer landing. Right. So our drogue chutes are successfully deployed. Let's just speed up a bit to it's a little lower before we deploy our main. Now we'll have the exciting aspect of having to figure out exactly what we want to spend all of this science. Let's speed up down. And splash. Congratulations, everyone. Successfully explored the Mun and made it back in one piece. That was impeccable flying there, Jack Kerman. Impeccable. Let's recover the vessel. See what we've got. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've managed to collect 205 science, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So we did the crew report while flying over Kerbin shores. That was the most recent one. EVA report while in space high over Kerbin. Crew report while in space high over Kerbin. EVA report in space high over the Mun. A crew report while in space high over the Mun. Material studies in space near Kerbin. Another one near Kerbin. That was just finishing off that little bit of science there. We have temperature scan while in space high over the Mun. A pressure scan, same place. Mystery goo observations. EV report. Kerbin. Like, oh my goodness. That is insane. All right, so let's see. We got funds. So we managed to get all of those pieces back. We didn't get a lot of funds for our recovery because most of our ship was already taken back. But the contract completed, which gave us a crap ton of funds. And Jack Kerman advanced to level 1. Congratulations, Jack Kerman. You are the first of our Kerbal Knots to successfully level to a new level, rank 1. That's fantastic, guys. Let's clean up this debris that's on the launch pad, and let's go and explore what we want to do. Okay, so let's see. We got the funds. We can't update something. So let's see what we got. We got the launch pad. Upgrade that. I mean, we already did recently. We don't really need to upgrade it yet. I think that is still a decent amount of vessel size and vessel weight. The vehicle assembly, we can't afford at the moment, but again, 255 parts is pretty good. Mission control, we did upgrade that, so we have a maximum of 7 contracts. Don't really need. Space plane hangar could get upgraded. We're not really doing space planes yet. Same for the runway. The astronaut complex, we pushed that to level 3, so we here. Integration building, we're not really using that at the moment. Um, research and development. So our max science that we can reach is 100, but I think that just means that we do up to this tier, and we won't be able to. Yeah, see, we won't be able to get past that until we upgrade. So we still have a lot of science to purchase. Don't need that yet. Lastly, we have the tracking station. Now the tracking station was good because it gives us the fact that we can patch conics. It'll give us a better ability to manage to get to the moon and all that stuff. So I think if everyone agrees, we'll upgrade that tracking station. Um, actually, you know what? Let's check out the research and development while you guys are tell me whether or not you think the tracking station is worth upgrading. And we'll take a look at the science that we can get. So first off, I think flight control, we can just safely say we'll buy that. And we'll finish off tier, what is this? 0, 1, 2, 3, tier 3. So we'll research that and just get that out of the way. So now we have 239.6 science to go across all of these. Just select which ones we. So we have heavy rocketry, which will give us the larger size rockets as well as a larger kickback solid fuel. Now we've already established that we can make it to the Mun and the Minmus with what we have, so I don't think that this is overly required at the moment. That's just my opinion. Propulsion systems looks like it's given us monopropellant, some smaller fuel tanks, tiny engines. They're more like probes and than actual full rocket stuff. So not 100% sure if we need that yet. Fuel systems, on the other hand, we get that external fuel. So that is huge. We can start doing asparagus stages, more advanced builds, as well as we get a larger group of fuel tanks to choose from. So that I think that one is a very important one. Advanced construction will allow us to start getting our airstream protected shells. Looks like we got a few different types of decouplers, some engine plates that allows us to put multiple engines in the same piece. Some structural tubes. So I'm thinking that this is also another good one to buy. So aerodynamics looks like it gives us a lot more for the space plane. Got another different type of cockpit, some more engines, wing pieces, and a few takes. That's not too bad. We have landing, which gives us 2 larger sized heat shields, a bunch of different landing legs, small landing gear, and a parachute. Not sure if that is a huge thing right yet. Oh, we'll keep that on the back burner. Advanced flight control will give us a 2-seater Kerbal or command pod, so that's actually nice. That'll give us allow 2 Kerbals to go on to an exploration mission space without having to get a multiple cable or habitable pieces on the ship, as well as a lander kit and re-entry module. So these are all very useful things. Advanced inline stabilizer will help us kind of keep control of everything. It does use a lot of energy. And some monopropellant stuff, so it gives us more control over how our ship flies in space. I would say that this is another very useful get for us at the moment. Space exploration will give us those rover max wheels that we want, so we can start thinking about rovers. That might be something that we get as well. I mean, there's not much to this, but just getting the ladder and the wheel gives us a huge ability to scoop up all the science that's around Space Center biomes. So that might be worth it. Then we have miniaturization. So these are stack separators as well as some adapters and a small docking port for probes and stuff like that. So again, not sure if that's going to go for us just yet. And lastly, we have solar panels and some electronics. So we get some lights, which are useful, and other thermal control systems or radiator. Not too bad, but a larger battery and a photovoltaic panel will allow us to generate our own energy in space and not have to worry about running out of fuel. So for me, I'm thinking electronics, I'm thinking advanced flight control, advanced construction, and fuel systems are our 4 that we really want to get. So that gives us what's 18, right? Yeah, 180. So 360. So that's a little bit more. We can purchase 3 of those. Thinking should do all but photovoltaic panels, not the electrics. Yeah, so okay, Darth is thinking rover wheels, which would be space exploration, advanced flight controls, which gives us the two-man command pod, then bigger boosters. So you want heavy rocketry, thinking, or are you thinking about propulsion or fuel systems, which gives us our bigger fuel? Which one are you agreeing, Darth? And I noticed you guys are going for the tracking station, so I'm just going to go back here and I will upgrade that tracking station right off the hop. That looks pretty cool. We got a new tracking station built there. It's like there's the actual centerpiece is all being built up, but we got 3 new tracking stations. Let's go. And then let's take a look. So the next one is we'll start to see object tracking. So that would be tracking the asteroid. Heavy rocketry. Good. Okay. The heavy rocketry will just give us larger engines. But it won't give us the fuel tanks that go with those. That's the only reason, because we only have one. We have the this fuel tank, right? We stacked up about like 8 of them on top of each other. So I'm just thinking that that we might want to get the fuel tanks before we get, but that's just me. But yes, let's get those rover wheels so we can get those. We get more science that way. So I accept that one. And then advanced flight controls. That will give us our 2 command seater pod, and that gives us more of you guys up in space at any one time. So that's definitely a good idea. So we'll get that one as well. So we have, okay, so we only have 59.6 science left. So we actually don't have enough to purchase the last one, which is all right. So let's actually go and build that rover right now, and we can get science. Let's see what we got here. We have our, let's take a look at so we have the onion reentry module and the pomegranate entry module. Interesting. Okay, so this one crew capacity. This is 2 crew capacity and 3. So we can have 1, 2, or 3 Kerbals space at any one time. Look like the same size, so they might get squished in there. Then we have our new command pod. This guy here, actually, that gives us the seats for 2 Kerbals in there. Oh, and look at that, it even gives us our Intrepid Dawn symbol on the back. That is nice. And then our lander can. So I think this, how many Kerbals can sit in this? Just 1. So let's see. We want our rover wheels. So we need a base for our rover. Let's see. What should we base for our rover? Use this, and that gives us the ability to have all of our science inside. And let's get our pomegranate module right up on top, so we can get 3 Kerbals in there, all exploring at the same time. And let's take that off. Let's create that as the first. So pomegranate reentry module. Here. We will put some science. We want science right underneath of it. And then we'll have our, where is that? Our science bay. The rest of the science. So there's that. I wonder. See the door, what you think? That looks kind of like the door. Let's see. Where's that ladder? That one is. The hitchhiker storage container has a crew capacity of 4. That might be a better option. 4 crew. There we go. And we'll put our science juice right on the top there, I guess. And we'll put our rover wheels on the side here. That down too. Let's see here. That. 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 What do you guys think of that? There you go. We'll have to see how well that works. Might need to get just 2 guys there just to stabilize it. That way we don't tip over and go anywhere. So let's see what else we got here. Science, tons and tons of science. So let's get a bunch of this goo. Even bit. Goo everywhere. Goo everywhere. All right. Then we might as well put that at the top there, just so we can store all the science. I know it's an interesting design, but we don't really have much else to go with at the moment. We want all of our thermometers too. We want tons of thermometers. But all the science here. All of our thermometers, and there's all of our barometers. Look at that. So much science. We might want to change this guy out. So we can get all of those lovely things. Actually, you know what? We don't need. What we can do is we can reset the science experiment if we have a scientist with us. Yes. So we'll just put the one on top. A little kind of top heavy, but all right. And let's see. So just in case we can't, or we don't need any kind of Unitron, that batteries to make sure we have enough. Throw a bunch of batteries on. Oh. And let's see, we got stuff. We don't need this. We don't need couplers. That. Maybe a reaction wheel too. Just to a stable while we're driving around. That might be worth it. So, now do we want any on this thing to make it a little bit faster? Possibly, but test this out first. Okay, so I think this is not too bad. We'll test out the driving capability. Let's see. We've got Jack. Jack got his level up. So let's see who's all watching here. We got Darth Tryon. So let's get Tryon in there. Who else is here today that has a Kerbal? Let me know, and then we'll add you guys in. We'll have everyone who's currently watching or at least as many as we can get currently watching. So shout out, give a shout out with your Kerbal name, and we will throw them into our new lander. Well, our new rover. Just Darth here? No one else has Kerbals? Come on, there has to be at least somebody out here there with another Kerbal. Well, I guess in the meantime, we can we'll throw down Baggins because he has not been there for a while. Bill, and you know what? We'll throw in Shav and Adaptable. Just recently joined in, so we got actually. Let's get rid of Shav for a second. Let's get an engineer. We have Rob. That way we have pilots, scientists, and engineers on this. Allow us to be able to repair things and around. So this is we'll just put this as rover style 1, just to see how it's gonna sort itself out. Let's save this and launch. Oh, there's no control. No remote control or manned control. Oh, okay, so it's not no control. Okay, so we're gonna have to rebuild this slightly. Okay, so let's take that off. Take the might have to go with this guy. So you know what? We'll rebuild the. Sucks, but this is what it is. Okay, so got that. Use this as base. It's on there. Just do that. We don't need this anymore since we have the control module. That. I don't. All right, so batteries around the top. Our little storing. That I think store everything there. Batteries up the top. We'll put our science around the bottom here. So since we have our scientists on that many, so let's just drop this down to 2 to make it all symmetrical. Get 2 of 2 barometers and thermometers. Okay, so we have all of that. Now it's just those wheels again. So we slap those 2 there. Slap 2. Not quite. Alright, so there we go. That's a little bit better. And then we'll throw these 2 stabilizers on.
Lies with me, Skywalker.
So we don't all
news to be true.
Do you want a lot of boosters to the rover? I don't know. Throw in a landing leg or 2 just to keep us from tipping over too much. Correction. There we go. So that way if we tip over, we should be able to push ourselves back up. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's take a look here. We got so we get rid of 3. So we got adaptable. Hello, adaptable. I see you in there. All right, and then we have Tryon. We got 2. Okay. Adaptable. We'll throw you in there for now. Sorry, Tryon, but you are a pilot. I would like to have one of each guy in there. Let's get Kaibon in here, and we'll get Baggins in there. That way we have one of each. And adaptable, you are first tester for our new rover for science. Let's save this again. Right, I'll see how well this works. Oh yeah, it is a rover. It is going to be designed to try and get a lot of the science from around Kerbal Space Center. See here, so we don't want to. Whoa, a little wobbly there. So we want to get rid of the directional steering and get rid of the steering. Oh, sorry. Disable the steering too. And then we'll disable the steering from 2. Alright, so the front is this way. And these things are, let's invert them. Okay. And motorize? No. Let's see how we do. So let's see if there's a, I think we've already got all the science on the launch bay. So top heavy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna extend these landing legs just because I don't trust me not falling over. It's the grates. The wheels are getting caught in the grates. Oh no! Don't tip. Oh. Maybe we should figure out. Is there any? There's no shocks or anything. That's hilarious. Oh, we're just testing out our new rover, trying to get it off the launch pad here, but can't seem to get past. Oh, and we're tipping. Okay, so let's recover this, because clearly this is not the best rover in the world. All right, so let's try something else. Let's see. I think we are way too hot top heavy. Let's maybe we'd use like a wing at the base. That might be an idea, guys. Get rid of all this science stuff. Let's flip this wing. This wing? Yeah, I think this. Bad. So they didn't back all. Double up on them. Oh man, I hate it when these flip like this and it's just not want to. There we go. That's a bit better of a base. Let's see here. Now, let's get these wheels on again. We'll put the wheels on differently this time. Put them on like this. Multiple. Try to center them out. And let's see this. All right, so there we go. So now we got a little bit more ground stability there. We'll have to disable the steering and won't need our back and forth. Now we just need the science, I think. So let's get our science on. We got our thermometer. Try to make it so that it's easier. Everything. Put 1 on this side so that when the Kerbal jumps out, he can go over and set that. Got the barometer on this side, and then we'll put the mystery goo. Put this over here. Goo. Right there. There we go. So now we should be able to grab everything. Shouldn't be too heavy. We might just need to throw in extra wheel. Just from tipping over backwards. That extra weight. And the batteries should still be fine where they are. Just trying. You just these on the sides to keep it. That might be pretty smart. Let's see, we've got 2 of those. Up a little. Rotate these. Rotate them. And their position slightly. We don't need them for actual driving. We just need training wheel. And let's take 2 sensors that are kind of now not there. Let's throw them. That. Now we got the science up front, so we can grab it as we hit. Center this better. That way. Side, and lastly, let's move this out so we can see it. There you go. Alright, that looks a little bit better. I know it looks a little back heavy, but we got that extra wheel there just to keep us from tipping back a little bit. Fortunately, the way this thing... Actually, let's see if I can... getting that we have all of these options. Let's see if I can... Could always do that. You don't really... There we go. And then we'll up just slightly so it doesn't roll. Then shove it in. Let's take it slightly out and up. Rotate it so we actually have access to that material bay. There we go. That out. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think, guys. Maybe we just add in, we shove these guys over. So, these guys like so. Split these just a little bit. All even. I think that is a pretty good looking rover there, if I do say so myself. I mean, considering we're just kit bashing random parts together. Yeah, you know what? This is not too shabby. Should we, guys? Should we turn this into a VTOL? I don't know. I am thinking. Middle battery. Why aren't you? Let's cut that. Let's see. Right there. Guys. Oh, I think thinking might have to add some fuel on this guy too to allow us to do this. So what do these guys use? So we have, yeah, okay, it's a full rocket engine. It requires both. So we'll have to put captor. We'll have to. Well, no, that's mono. That, and then we flip this right into it. There we go. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking this is pretty good. We got our engines. We can actually fly around a bit, and then maybe because of that, what we should, just for safety, throw on a few parachutes. Just because we might for landing. There we go. We got 2 in the front, 2 in the back, just in case we launch off a little bit too high, and then put one right there on the top. I'm liking this. I feel good about this. All right, so we're gonna have to name it something better than Style 1 rover. So this will be the Alpaca Space Agency rover MK1. I'll just put rover 1. So our first true attempt at a rover for science. Awesome. All right, save, and let's see. Okay, we want to activate those. Why is there a decoupler? That's disconcerting. Okay, that there. All of these guys. All right. You want to angle the booster. Oh, these are vectoring. See, they actually vector, and they have a huge gimbal ability, which is pretty nice. So even if they do go straight up, we kind of allow them to twist and turn and allow us to move. I want to go. Oh, you want to make like a you want to do something like this, where you want to go really fast this way. Oh, not good. Why is that one? Probably because the symmetry all messed up here. Ah, okay. No, I'm thinking we facing down like that just because I mean they're meant to be in line with oh, maybe we should angle it. There we go. That's a little bit. Should be able to use them. Actually, how about we do get 4 of them. So, then we use our positioning. Um, rotating. Yeah, this way at least. The only problem is I'm worried that you guys won't be able to get out rover due to the fact that kind of blocking all rovers. We can try it. See how that works. Just here we go. Here. That down a bit. That. Angle these up a little bit more. That's actually not too bad, like that. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's a bit better. We'll just have to make sure that their thrust limiter is down already. Let's bring that thrust limiter down to 20. 21. We'll see how well that works. 20%, still that's almost full engine thrust right there. Alright, so let's save this and try out. See who's all in here. We have Adaptable, we have Kaibon, and we have Baggins. We have a pilot, engineer, and a scientist. Save and launch. Right, let's see how this goes. Let's disable. There's all in. Like they're like some of them are moving in a direction. So yeah, I think okay, so we're gonna have to invert steering. And some of these motors looking like they are not in line with the sides. Hello, Jacob. Hi. Okay. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't think this rate is. All right, we're gonna disable the motor in these 3 back. Oh, that's why. Okay, so this one is actually connected with. Interesting. Okay. So these, I think it's because of the symmetry. I have to revert flight back to. Have to cover the vessel. And let's fix those words. So I think switch to the other editor. So, symmetry. Sideways. So that we can go forward faster. Talking about? Alright. We're just gonna. There. That, I think. Alright. So now we're just gonna. So. Symmetry wasn't working too well. Guys, they were thrown upside down and all. Okay, so now I'm a little worried about symmetry to. I think we're actually. Alright, so let's save. Good news is we'll be on the. Okay, so switch editors. Again. Okay, and see how this. Okay. Let's see, so turn right or right. Invert the steering. Those three are invert the three. There we go. So now our steering is. Now it's just the. So let's see here. One side is doing. I have to invert the side. Oh no, Fire King. Aha! We have momentum. Alright. Our thrusters. Right, so we activate these. Oh. Hurt. Alright, well here's one way. Let's see. So all of our wheels were going that, and then left, right, up. All of our thrusters were too. So it was just a matter of doing convert to assembly, we can save. Oh, is my voice cutting out a little bit? I am so sorry about that. It might be because I'm either putting too much space between what I'm saying, or I'm not speaking loud enough. My microphone to register. I'll try to fix that, and then just let me know if it persists. Okay, so what we had here, we reversed all of one side for the motor, so we can reverse all of these, and then we'll have to do the steering 3 on one side, reverse 3 on the other side. So inverted, 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 and then on the opposite side, we same thing for 3, and that should fix our driving issues off the hop. And our thrust limiter for all of it's way too low. So what we'll do is we'll increase that back up to 100%. Might do that later on. Save and launch. All right, so let's move along. All right, so we are rocking it. All right, so that's good. Have that momentum now. Right way. Get off this stupid grate. Let's see if we can push it. Get in there. And that's it. Okay. So we will launch our engines. Ooh. I don't even know what blew up. Oh, it was all over science. All right, well, not too bad. We are moving. All right, so, well, Dark, you're just gonna have to go and watch those videos. I'm sorry to say. But we managed to get a lot of science back. Okay, so all my steering is completely reversed to what I would think it is. So I just gotta, yeah, you know what? We got a little bit of science here still. So we should be okay. So let's keep going and curve our mystery goo. Seems bored. It's okay. Temperature. Quite nominally. We'll do C, and then we'll log the temperature. Okay. Yeah, I lost a wheel, as well as my science right at the back here, and 1 or 2 batteries. Once we make it over to our astronaut complex, or mission control, sorry, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that was unexpected. That's why I have the training wheels on there for, guys, and yet it still flipped us. Okay, this rover is not the greatest. Let's see if we can get somebody out. It's EVA. Aha! All right. Who is this? Adaptable. All right, let's get Adaptable to come over here and grab this science. Take the data, collect the data, remove, and take the data. Now, is it what is Adaptable? TA. Is he scientist? Oh, engineer scientist. There we go. So that's EVA, our scientist here. Baggins. And reset those experiments. See if we can get anything else. Oh, that's cool. They put the little Intrepid Dawn logo on the backpacks. I like that. That is awesome. Nice little tweak there. I haven't even used that. Okay, so store it. Go. And log. It's still around KSC. Okay. If now we're just gonna have to recover each of our guys. That rover is now stuck. Okay, so let's cover Adaptable. Okay, so we got some more science and recover our rover parts that were left over there. Okay, so we're up to 68 science. let's go back and we will launch our rover from the run, I think. Oh no, because we didn't have enough parts. All right, so let's see if we can make any more modifications to our little rover here. I think, actually, I think I know what the main issue there was. Flipped. So first thing we'll do, we'll change out the wheels, make them stick out further to give us a little bit more comfort. We don't roll. Maybe. Even. No. Copy out 2 of these guys. Boosters go sideways, solve many problems. I'm pretty sure that will not solve our issues. I think instead that will cause us to go out of control and die. Which I don't think our crew would be overly happy with that. So, all right. So now we have adaptable has tried it out. Let's get Tryon, who's patiently waiting, back in here. Be the pilot for this round. We'll launch this one and test it out. Well, see this because when I launch these guys on there, I kind of put the weight. Did I launch the weight off? But one thing I could do is put the SAS on. Nope. All right, let's revert back to the vehicle assembly. Yes, I know, right? Okay, let's take a look at our weight to thrust. See, our weight is in line with the center of the aircraft. I don't think there's much weight to that. And our lift. Oh, okay, see, our lifting surface is slightly off. I don't see that being an issue though. But our lift and our thrust is all in the same location. I'm really confused as to what the issue is. It should take off perfectly. If we had smaller engines, could put them at all 4 corners, but for the time being, I think. Oh man, this is hilarious. Let's try this one more time. See if we can get this thing going. If not, we will. We can always try to get more science by doing a better, maybe a little landing on the moon. Let's see here. All right. Revert to vehicle assembly. My thumb got stuck on there. All right. So it is going all over. It is probably the aerodynamics. So which way was it going forward? Was it lifting up too much to the right, like where the Science Junior was, or was it lifting up or tipping forward? I think it was tipping this way, right? Like this side was going higher than this. So should we rotate these guys? No. That. No. All right. We'll check out that Science Junior. We'll throw it dead center then. Spin out. There we go. We'll see if that works. I don't think it will. Only because the Science Junior doesn't really have much weight, has any weight to it. Let's take a look. See, the aerodynamics is still off. The weight hasn't changed. If I move, like, the weight is, yes, it kind of stacks up, but Alright, we'll try this out again. We'll have to now put a ladder on the edge so we can go up and fix the Science Junior. When we... I might do it. Okay. Save and launch. There's gonna be no way to control the vessel. Have the way to control the vessels right there. You have not have people on there? Oh, okay. So Kaibon, as an engineer. Who's the other engineer? Have another? Rob. Okay, so Rob can go on there. Scientist. We have Baggins, and do we have anyone else? Everyone's just pilots except for you know what? Let's put Baggins in there, and then a pilot. We got Tryon, Kaibon, Montana. Montana hasn't been on there yet, so let's do that. Save and launch. The rover body is a wing. Yes. Yeah, we are we are just trying to get everyone involved, but also try to get this stupid rover to work. All right, so let's see here. Oh, no, 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 go back. Oh God, oh God. That was not intended. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let's revert to the launch. All right. And go. Forward. Back. Pulse. All right. Throw on that. Launch this off a bit. Just need to lift off just enough. Get us off this stupid runway. Oh, there we go. I got it. Figured out how to fly this thing. Yay. All right. All right. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no. Okay. I almost had it. I mean, you guys saw that. There was a bit of control there. The problem is that this is the shortest thing I could get. So, like, cause it was way too side heavy. Oh, there we go. Made it over the grate. Okay, get the engines. We've got this. We're going. Success. As long as we don't. Oh my God. I don't even know what happened there. Okay. I think we need to do some very big revamps on this on this rover, because clearly, oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna have to think of something different here. So we definitely need that 3-person guy. That P. Where is he? P. Definitely need him so we can get the 3. That is not a question. So you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's do it like that, and then we'll do have a structural fuselage. Yes, we do. So there's no fuel to it. Yes. This is not really a mission. We're just trying to get all the science we can from Kerbal Space Center, since now we finally got rover wheels, to be able to get all the science so we can do better missions, get more parts. So let's see here. Okay, so we got the structural fuselage. weight is still a little top heavy, so maybe we should put this as a fuel tank. Put a tanks in there. There we go. Okay. And then let's see here. We'll get actually. Yeah. Okay. So we do that. We'll that and that. All right. Let's get our science junior. Probably do the up for the top. Get our copious amount of rover wheels. Or should we even do the rover wheels? Maybe we should just do these guys. That might be a little bit more stable. Okay, that. All right, so that's a little bit better. They have steering? No, they have just they don't. So these guys don't steer. So how are we going to steer? No, I don't think these are going to work that well. We won't be able to steer our actual. So why don't we get some structural supports here? There we go. Get 3 of these guys, like so. There we go. Okay, now we're actually making some progress here. Get our science guy. Get our 2 science, or our science, 2 of them. He'll just sit in the back there. Little boo. Get our science there, and then put our little. So, 2 here. There. Alright, so that's a bit better. Now we got all of our science at the back. We don't need a ladder because we have all that there. Now we just need the wheels. So these are the steerable wheels. A little bit larger, a bit better. So let's just slap these guys right on the bottom here. And we'll have to adjust them. So let's see here. I want to rotate these guys down. Too much there. Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? The other one wasn't enough. Okay, so now that we got that, now we need to rotate sideways. And then the last one. Split the 2 tanks and put them on either side. Like on either side of this guy? Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that out. So we'll put the science. We'll just take the science off for now. Stick this guy that way. and we'll double up. So. For some reason it's still off center. But the science. Like that. Okay, so that brings the center of mass a bit more centered there. So that's actually not too bad. Thank you, Lucian. Thank you. Muchly appreciated. Alright, so we're actually a little bit more centered there. So that's actually good. So now let's try throwing on our rockets. Because of course, right? So we got 2 here, and we'll put 2 here. That still centers us out. They are a little bit better. Okay, so you know what? I think we have something. I think we have something. Okay. So we have those 2 there. The only thing left is those little... So we want to get some parachutes on here. So we'll slap there. Edge. We'll slap one at the back. There we go. I think, like, I mean, if you look at the weight compared to where the over the wheels and over the engines, we are centered. Somewhat, I'd say. So, you know, that's not too bad. All right, so let's get rid of these guys here. So we need our engineer. We have Kaibon and we have Rob. Let's throw Rob in there. Then we got, okay, so let's see. We need a pilot to Ledger. We haven't had him fly around yet. And then we need our scientist, which we have Baggins. So, actually, you know what? Let's give Bob a little bit of a chance there. Bob hasn't done much. So Bob can come. Hopefully he gives us some... So this is going to be... I'm going to resave this over our last one. Just the fact that our last rover really sucked. And so I think we're in good shape. Let's try this out. I'm feeling good about this, guys. Come on. Somebody else has to be feeling this. Okay, so they all turn the same way. Invert. 2 of them. If I want to turn left, yeah, okay. Then which way? Oh, these guys don't have motors on them. Ah. All right, so these guys don't actually have motors on these wheels. Oh my god, guys. Oh, if you hold Alt, you grab and you left click on something, you copy it. That is how you do it. So, okay, so all these wheels are, as much as they are nice, they do not have motors to them. So we'll have to use... I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about it. Okay, so let's get come out. So, and we'll just copy and paste these all the way across. You know what, Darth? It is an interesting design choice, but I think it will work. Thinks it will. All right, so let's just, you know what? I think the treads actually show which direction the motor goes. So the treads on these side kind of pointing up. The treads on these side are pointing down. I think I got to reverse the motors. So motor reverse on all of these. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll have to change the steering once. Let's save and launch again. Yeah, I just did. Nope, nope, Darth, your Kerbal has not exploded. Alright, so let's see here. So we need to this way. Vert this way and vert steering. I think. Oh, not enough resources. That's why. Our electric charge. Yes, yes. Alright, I forgot. That is one of the reasons why they aren't working. We need a crap ton of batteries. Where are the batteries? There we go. Okay. We're getting this, guys. Step by step. Learning process. Alright, so stick all of our batteries main tanks. Like so. Some more. There. 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 Okay, so now we got a bunch of batteries. Let's save again. Invert the steering. These two. Oh wait, no. Those were fine. I have to invert it for the others. Let's watch our energy. Oh my goodness. Alright, so these motors, as much as they're nice, I don't think 4 have enough power to get us moving. I don't know, guys. I think we're not going to be able to do do rovers until we get better parts. I might have to just call it on this one because this is a little. Well, let's see if we can get our engines working. So that, you know what, this. Oh, all right. So we've just designed a VTOL that works a lot better. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. Well, we did make it to one part of the thing, so we can actually get some science from this. Let's observe all the goo. Let's observe everything. Oh my goodness, that was pretty funny. Yeah. Pressure, the temperature. All right. Let's do a crew report. Let's get Oh, I can't. One of these things is obstructed. All right. So we'll recover the vessel because we did get some science from that. Oh, guys, that was awesome. So now we got 18.7 more science, so we're almost there. We almost can get the next little bit. So you know what? I'm thinking, guys, that we just ignore the fact that these wheels suck ass. I'm just gonna say these wheels suck ass. We're gonna have to think of something better. Get rid of the energy, or no, we probably keep this. So get rid of the need electric. Leave that there. Then what we'll do is we'll just turn this thing into a little bit of a VTOL. So we'll do that. We are weighted nicely. We've already established that. The only problem is that our crew here is obstructed. So I think the problem is that this just needs to rotate like so. And we can just slap these guys back. Save it. So this is not so much a rover, this is a VTOL now. Our first attempt at a VTOL for science. That's a vertical takeoff from landing, for if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about there. Okay, so we've got that. We've got our parachutes. Let's just add in a ladder at the back so we can climb up and pair those chutes. Because I think we're going to have to use chutes. Got there. There we go. So now we can actually get back onto our guy. Got all the science. We've got all that. You know what? I think this is pretty good. Alright, so let's save that and launch it. And now we'll try to get to the various parts around KSC using our VTOL. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's... Alright, so let's see how this works. Alright, successful landing. Are we in a position to do better science? We are. Alright, so we do our science here. That, log the pressure. This, okay, so let's EVA one of our guys. Okay, so the top is where he's going to go. Who's this? This is Rob. Rob's actually our pilot, so he's going to back in. We want our scientist to come out, EVA. Scientist. Go. Wander over. Okay, so now we can collect the data and we can restore it. I'll, side, so we're gonna take the data, collect the data from this, and we will restore it. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to change this up. I mean, we really did it. We started off with a rover, which was a good idea, but I think obviously, I mean, this is Kerbal Space Center boosters, right? So I think a VTOL is a better idea. We should have in mind. And then where's the engineer? Engineer is going to be repairing all of the space, or the all the chutes. Oh, it requires level 1 skill or higher. Okay. Well, let's do an EVA report. And then let's board. So I don't want to take off because we might blow up if we try and land again. So let's recover the vessel. Maybe we'll get more science. We'll put some more vertical fins on there to get better control. So now we got more science. We have enough science to buy the next part. So let's actually take a look. So I am thinking, guys. Okay, so what do we decide? Fuel systems or heavy rocketry? I'm really thinking fuel systems, because then we get that external fuel duct, as well as the larger fuel tank, and all these. But then also, The advanced construction is going to give us protective shells, like the all the fairings and all that stuff. That's going to be nice too. But maybe we should look at something for our rover tool. Let's see here. Landing legs. Not so much about that. I'm not really seeing body of that. Body of that. That was seeing it somewhere. Fuel systems. All right, research that. All right, so we got the fuel systems. So now we can actually really think about a better system for our ships. Let's see if we can get a little bit more science before we anything else. So we get a fin. So we'll do a tail fin. Back. A little bit big. Thinking there we go. We'll see. I don't know how well this is going to work. I've never really designed a V well before. We'll see how these guys round. Maybe if we flap them really hard, we can. Okay, so they are in line. They're doing the right thing here. So let's try this out. Off. Alright. Revert. That was not. Maybe we should put them sideways. Alright. Alright, guys, you know what? I think we should. We'll wait to get better parts for this VTOL. VTOL's pretty good. I think we should start design. We have like 10 minutes before the stream is going to be over today. I think we should design our ship for our new mission starting next stream to get to the moon and actually land on it possibly, or maybe even go to another planet. Let's take a look at mission control. Let's see what they got. So they got explore Kerbin. So they want us to rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbin. That's awesome. We don't have a docking. We don't have docking ports yet, so we can't really do that. Conduct observational surveys. They want us to be in space flight above these stations on the Mun. So that's actually pretty cool. Buried is rescue Odin from the orbit of the Mun. Apparently there's a Kerbal floating in the Mun. And then Jufel from Kerbin. So I think we should do explore Kerbin and then do an observational survey of the Mun. Definitely get those 2. We have others yet. We'll just hold on to those for now. No, don't worry. Those were all just. We'll assume all of those were just test runs, right? Like none of those were. No one died in those. Everyone is still lovely and alive. So do not worry. Our astronauts, see, everyone's nice and happy. It's only the when we actually do that that we will. Death's consistent. Jumping off the launch pad like that, we can just dock them up to a simulation. Let's build our ship. Okay, so we got our new fuel tanks. We got all that lovely stuff. So let's get our actual module that's up there. So we can either have 2 guys, or we can do 3 guys. So we have our pomegranate reentry module, or we can launch or use our new capsule that we got that gives us 2 guys. Which one do you guys prefer? And while you guys are deciding on what capsule, I am going to start constructing our fuel tanks for it. So you guys just let me know. Any day now, guys. What do you guys want? Guys, which one do you like better? The Mission Command Pod or the Pomegranate Reentry module for the for our new mission? Ah, yes. Very good. I agree. Alright, so Soyuz it is. Or not non-Soyuz, it's the A2. Alright. No, no one died. No one died. We were just doing some simulation tests for our VTOL. So let's see here. On our so we have our capsule. We want our heat shield to protect us. Oh, heat shield. Not the right heat shield for this. Interesting. Alright. So what we'll have to do, we will have to... Where is our... So, we actually don't have the right heat shield. I don't know if I trust actually using this thing up in space just yet. Let's just have a quick look. We'll not save it. It's just cornstarch, I swear. See where our thermals. So this is the one we want. We want landings, and we want that 1.875 meter heat shield. That is what we need to be able to do this. This new ship. You know what? What I think we should do is, before we design that larger ship, we should redesign our older ship to get us that science that we need. So let's see. That was the ASA 6. Was the last one that we built. That was what we used to get to. It's not the prettiest thing, but it did do the job. Let's try and redesign this in a way that will work for us. And actually, while we're at it, let's take a look at that. There it is. Aha! So our blader was way down. So now our blader is full. Okay. Let's save that before we forget. So we want to redesign this ship so that we can get into or onto the moon better. So let's get rid of these boosters for the time being. Get rid of all the stabilizers. And we will work at our first stage here. So we had our 2 engines on the side here, our main bottom. Let's take a look at our new tanks. So we had, I thought we had new plates, like thruster plates. Let's see. Oh no. That. Just a fuselage. All the engines. Okay, so we have fuel tank, fuselage, tank, adapters. Okay. So these are nicer ones. Look at that. Pretty good. Might actually swap out to those. So do this instead of that smaller one. Let's just see how this would, or if this even matches up. So that's actually a little bit bigger. Quite nice. Okay. We have that fuel tank. There's our larger one. Our larger sizes. So we can actually get rid of a bunch of these guys. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that equal, I think, 1, right? Because each one of these is has a 99, just basically 100 liquid. This one has 400. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 400 to 400. That just saves us on parts. And then we're going to double that up there. Or maybe we will stick this guy here. So let's see. Not too bad. This one. It's too like. Actually, not too bad. That gives us the same amount of fuel, but for different size parts, or for less parts, which is useful. I mean, we'll get more structural stability. Maybe we actually get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Throw this guy in there. Is this one? So this one gives us 1400 versus our 400. That gives us substantially more fuel. So let's do that. So there's that. So from the top to bottom, we have 270 plus 400, so 670 plus another 200, take. So we're looking at about just shy of 900 liquid fuel for that. And then our old test was, let's see here. Let's just revert. See how much fuel we get, or how much there actually. Where is it? Oh, it's there. There we go. Okay, so we had 170, 100, 70. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're just about 15, almost 1500 liquid fuel for all of that. What we want to do, we'll want to, so we got 200, just under 300. Do the bottom one. That'll be about 70. Out. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that gives us larger amounts of fuel. A lot more structural stability. Unless we want to get bigger. That's 700. That's 1400 right there. I'm trying to think here. What would look nicer on our ship? See that? That. That. A lot better. This, and then we'll slap in one of these guys. So. And then reverse it down to our engine. Right. Oh, so there is our main engine again. So now we have like stupid amounts of fuel. I don't know. What are you guys thinking about this so far? You guys happy with the way it's turning out, or do you guys like the look of the last one? I know. I'm thinking that looks. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. What do you guys think? Think about any improvements we can make to that. I will. I'll adjust the top part of our lander. These 2 pieces of science, because we're going to put scientists with us. Here's fine. Let me know what you guys think, and whether or not you want to change at all. Yeah, that is true. We'll need bigger engines. This just gives us substantially more fuel up in space, so we are okay with this. This should be fine. But yeah, we're gonna need bigger engines to get this larger payload. So maybe we streamline this. Once this is empty, this is a lot of dead. Let's get rid of that. And then okay, something more like this then. think we have roughly the same amount of fuel as before. And we'll just add in our extra boosters there at the bottom. Take them. You know what? We might actually take those out. 4 of them. Yeah, a smaller cluster of engines like this, I think, might be better for what we. This guy, we'll shove that one up. So, how's that looking, guys? I think this looks pretty good. Like so. Five-year-olds, eh? Alright. I think that is looking a little bit better. You know, I'm trying my best to make it look half decent too, but also perform. That. Center one up a little, I think. That. There we go. That's looking a little bit nicer there, I think. I think that we can be happy with. So now we have more of a cluster that can all start at once. Okay, so let's get our radial decouplers sorted out. So we're gonna have 2 of them, roughly there. We're gonna have our 2 larger fuel tanks on the side here, like so. Two more. Make this 4. They're all symmetrical. Yeah, okay, so that's a bit better there. Now let's figure out what we're gonna do with this. So we want heavier engines on the sides. Don't need to worry about it. We're just trying to get them up and off the ground. So we have the heavier liquid fuel engines on the sides there. Okay, so like that. Then want to add in our structural supports. Everything nice and tidy. That. 2 more at the bottom. So, all right. Yeah, this is looking a lot nicer. Once we get those bearings, it'll look so much nicer. And let's see. These ones have a little bit of solid fuel, right? So when you launch them, they're actually gonna shoot off correctly. Nice. So we don't have to worry about angling. Now the other thing we want to do is we want to get fuel lines to dump the fuel into the main rockets as they go. So these are going to dump to like so. So now as it launches off, all the fuel is going to be burned from these guys and these guys. But the fuel is going to be burnt and dumped into center stack as well. So when we drop off all 4 of these, center stack is still going to be full of fuel, ready to go. So that's a lot nicer. All right, now, so we've got that sorted out. Let's just double check the staging up to this point here. So we have all of our boosters. We want those. We want these 4. Come down with these 4. And we want this to disconnect at the same time as this guy's going to come too. And actually, 2 stages. Start up after the fact. Then that we disconnect, we engage that, we disconnect this, and we got our parachutes, and then we could disengage the science if we were having major issues. But if we're doing that, probably add in another heat shield right there. So, and that way, worst case, we can launch the parachutes, and if they aren't working too well, you can always get rid of the science bay. There we go. Alright, I think this will be a good update to our main stage rocket that gets us to the Mun. Let's give it a quick little test, and then we'll call it for the day. We'll head to the Mun tomorrow. So let's save this. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, because this was so this will be stage 1B. This will be our new rocket. Just quickly shoot back. I'm accidentally saved over. Well, I'm sorry, Epic, that you don't believe a lot got done, but I think we did a very successful stream today. We got all of our science that we wanted to do. We tested the tool. We got a new main stage rocket that will launch. I'm pretty happy with everything and how how much we have accomplished today. Just quickly zipping back through all of these parts, just so I can save the original stage. Actually, have it here. Let's just. I have the. All right. So let's try that out. All right. Let's try this out and see how it's got for a pilot here. Ebediah, who's better to test out our ship? So this is fantastic. We are going up with incredible speed. So let's drop this back down. Make sure we're not going too fast. I have to say, I'm really liking our central cluster. It is very nice looking. Now, yep, see, so the fuel is being dumped into the center very nicely. And the fuel is being removed from the outside 4 tanks and dumped into the center one, even though the center one's burning. This is called asparagus, or well, Not really an asparagus staging, but it is still better than what we have. All right, so we can start to turn slightly, slow back down a bit. There they go. Right. That's a lot better now. So we're adjusting, getting to our orbital burn. There you go, onion staging. Thank you, Rob. That's what I was looking for. We are doing pretty nice. Oh, that's actually a nice little fireball there, a little star. Say I like the having the multiple engines at the bottom. So we are doing very well here. I would have to say this is one of our best launches. Look at that. We almost got nearly to orbit with that. Let's launch that off. Goes. Accelerate. Oh, I think we're too low. So let's take a look on our map. Ourselves up. I'm just curious as to how much fuel we have here to work with. So let's see. So I want to head in the direction. Fine. See how far we can, or we have to turn around, just to see what we're capable of for the next stream, or how much more weight we can put on our second stage. Say our ratio for our first stage to our second, or our yeah, I guess our first stage to our second stage, don't include, is a good ratio. It gets us like pretty much right into orbit. Everything we have up here is good just for in space. Not even at half yet. Good. Growth is exponential now. All right, so we're about at half fuel, and let's see, I've gone out of Kerbal's. Let's see here. Go and see how far we can get. We might actually be able to get to E, or if we had it in the opposite direction, might be able to do like a flyby of E next one, or Duna. Yeah, because we have enough fuel to do that and turn around and kind of come back. So you know what? This is actually, guys, just spin this ship around, slow her or bring her back in. the patch kind so you can see when we were accepting all the orbits, so that's really good too. Look at that. So we managed to get enough fuel to get ourselves out and over to E, and and then turn around and come all the way back, all just in our space stage. So I'd say we are doing fantastic with that. That will definitely have to be one of the goals next stream is to set a probe, get a few probes going, send them out, or maybe even start bringing out parts for a space station. Though we might need some docking pieces first, so I'm gonna have to work on that. But yeah, this is fantastic. Just about to run out of fuel. Let's see. Oh, you want me to read some of those things? Somebody once told me the pad was going splody. My crew's on fire, how about yours? It was looking kinda toasty. Oh no, that's it. You guys ran out. You had to keep going. How can I sing a Shrek pun song list if you guys don't flesh out the entire lyrics for me? All right, so that was a fantastic test. So yeah, we could definitely send a probe to Duna. We can start sending probes out to there. Um, Seeing Rob putting out some more stuff now. Yeah, so that will be our goals for the next one. We'll attempt to send some probes to Duna. We'll get some maybe a flyby or two of the sun, some more science from the and maybe be able to get our ability to start docking, start building up some space stations, which will be yeah, a very good idea for the next stream. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for staying with me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Um, and just to get you guys, just for you guys there, I'll do the rest of it. So, hey now, you're a rocket. Get your space on. Get space. Hey now, you're a rocket. Get your boosters on. Get boosted. Hey now, a toast to Ash. All right. Well, as I said before, please like, subscribe, and join us next time on Saturday mornings with the Alpaca. That is me. You all in the verse.